in a community, you have people who are related to one another. Like in my local community where I base now, I have relatives, cousins, friends whom I know their sisters. I know the areas they are connected to me.
Okay.
So when there are cultural activities or practices ongoing, if it will affect them negatively, there is no way I am going to do anything to affect them. So they said when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse definitely takes place. So like I told you, and I've been saying it, this traditional festival has been ongoing for years. And these days, the society is kind of, how do I even explain it? A lot of things are happening in our society these days, especially with our youth, who are, majority of them are not coming up to do things that are not known before now.
Mr. Japheth, let's
talk of issue of drugs.
Mr. Japheth,
we're deviating from the conversation.
Before we deviate from the conversation, let's stay on track. Now, you made a quote, which of course is a very popular quote. He said, "If the purpose of a thing is not known, then abuse is inevitable." What was the purpose of the fertility festival? What was the purpose of it?
The purpose of it is to appeal the gods of fertility for couples who are married, who are expecting the fruit of the womb.
All right. So the purpose is known, right?
Okay.
That's to state on that particular
yes.
fact. Who are those that are supposed to be custodians of this particular culture? Is it citizens or outsiders?
The citizens.
So it means that, again, that the citizens of the community knows the purpose of this particular festival, and they are the ones that are supposed to ensure that this festival goes on according to how it is being known over time. Because you said prior, right, that the sexual abuse was not supposed to be part of the cultural festivity. It wasn't supposed to be part of the penalty, according to you, because of course there are certain penalties.
Why is there even a penalty? That's even the start of my conversation. Why is there a penalty? Why are women not allowed to go out of their homes in 2026? Why do you have such a why is such a barbaric culture being practiced? If there's already a breach in the fundamental human rights of the women within the community in Ozoro. First of all, why are they not allowed to go out? If we didn't have that lacuna, we would not have perverts or whatever kind of men hijack the festival. The festival in itself in the first place, or how you enforce the observation of that festival, is wrong. Nobody should be told when to go and when not to go. People have their free will, and every human being, man or woman, should be allowed to exercise their free will. You said punishment, and I was waiting for you to highlight it, what the punishments were, and you said pour sand on them, as though that was light a punishment to a woman, who has her free will. She's allowed to make the decision on what to cook. She knows what to do for your children. She knows how to take care of the home front, but she should not be allowed to decide on a particular day when she should go out and when she should not go out as an individual. So if we are still practicing that in 2026, there's a problem with the Ozoro community, and the government of Nigeria needs to visit the Ozoro community to straighten the laws that they practice that is not in tandem with the Constitution as regards the protection of the fundamental human rights of women. And that's just literally everything I have to say.
And also to add on that, so you can give us a response now to this as well. First off, we also saw that the king of your community, first of all, denied that these were allegations, that this never actually happened. Let's get you, first of all, make a statement on that.
Okay, the king did not outrightly deny that he is not aware. Like I said earlier on, the festival is not about what happened on March 19th. Like I said, what happened March 19th was strange to every one of us. Was strange in the sense that this practice have been ongoing over the years. The Eluedo Festival practice have been ongoing over the years. And hello, can you hear me?
So
yes,
we can hear
go
you.
on.
Go ahead.
Okay. And never has it been heard that women were assaulted in that form that we saw on March 19th. And we are saying that the festival was hijacked by youths who were not abreast with what the festival was truly all about.
So it's
And
again, Mr. Jaffe, sorry we're cutting you because we need to get some clarity. Because if you keep saying that this particular festival was hijacked by youth who were not embraced by what the festivity was all about, I mean, there are also youth from your community who understood what the festivity was all about. Outsiders cannot come out and hijack a festival without members of the community and society, first of all, showing a leeway to saying this is the way things are done. But these are also some of the allegations that we're
okay,
seeing on board.
if you watch some of the videos that were flying around social media, there was one incident of one bike man who was carrying a lady. While they were riding on the road, some youths accosted them. In the process of trying to assault this woman, the bike man started protecting this woman. That bike man is from Ozoro community. If he is part of those who are assaulting or who are going against what the festival is all about, he would have joined them. Some youth of Ozoro community, they were all out to protect women who were abused by this other set of youths who were going about abusing women. So if we try to generalize it to say, oh, the youth of Ozoro community or the Ozoro community, this is what they are known for, then we are not being fair. Because we can see it, the evidence are there.
What evidence?
That show that some women were being protected in the process of them being abused by some youths who went all out to tarnish the image of Delta State and the Ozoro community. It is clear that what happened that day is art that should be condemned in a sane society, whether cultural practice, whether festival practice. It shouldn't be seen or heard in a sane society. And that is why every sane individual is coming out to condemn the art, including me myself. But what I'm trying to say is that when something is ongoing and then it turns out to be something else, I think there should be a review. The government and relevant stakeholders must now come up to say, okay, how do we put modalities in place to checkmate such art from occurring again? Because what happened March 19 will not stop the festival from taking place next year.
Okay, so then, Mr. Japheth, okay. we need to make sure that we understand each other on this conversation, because when you are saying that whatever had happened on the 19th of March will not stop the festival, I'm sorry, I might have to say that you also play a part in whatever sort of abuse happens within the Ozoro community. And I'll tell you why. I have already pointed out to you that the practice in itself is barbaric, because nobody should be told when to go out and when not to go out, especially when it's an adult. Especially when it's an adult we are talking about here. So when you say that the festival will continue, I quite do not agree with you, and I don't understand the point where you're coming from when you say it doesn't stop the culture. A culture that clearly demeans women, a culture that clearly tramples on the fundamental human rights of the citizens of Nigeria, which is against the constitution. So I might be confused as to what you mean by the festival will still go on. Are you with me, Mr. Japheth?
Mr. Japheth.
Well, we are looking at this Yes, you are speaking, and then you're looking at this festival from one side. Now, the people of Ozoro community, the women who have benefited from this festival in the other side will not agree with you.
How did they
If you
benefit?
go into the Ozoro community, okay, like I said, the festival is all about fertility. Women who are married and are seeking for fruit of the womb,
Okay.
majority of them, they see this festival as an avenue for them to have breakthrough in having children that they aspire for. It's just like the Christians who go to church in seeking or praying for fruit of the womb. This is how these people who practice this tradition still go about. When it is the time for the festival, they believe, they expect that things are going to happen for them to give birth to children and others. So it has been working for them over the years. It's just that what happened March 19th was not part of what has been happening over the years.
All right.
And that is why we are all coming out to condemn the act.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jafet Omene, for your time on the program with us this morning. We do appreciate you. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here with us.